Hello. I know it took me a while to come back, but I did not know what I wanted to talk about. I was like, did I talk about too much in my first video? Anyway, I am very excited because I celebrate 6 years in business officially on August the 12th. I think I've been saying 6 years all year, but it's officially 6 years, August the 12th, and I'm so excited. I'm so thankful. Um, I appreciate all of you who have supported me in whatever way you've supported me, whether it's sharing a post, liking a post, commenting, purchasing, being a repeat customer, coming to see me at the markets, however you've supported me. I'm very much appreciative, thankful. Know that without my supporters, I wouldn't be here. So thank you guys so much. I have a lot of new followers as well since the pandemic, I guess. Yeah, I picked up a couple thousand just in the past few months. So a lot of people may not know me because I now have customers all over the United States, when before it was mostly like Texas, a few of the southern states, but now I'm literally shipping orders everywhere, every state. So I'm so excited about that. I'll just tell you a little bit about me. I'm Shawn Elliott. I am a single mother of two, 22-year-old twin boys. So I don't have any babies, just a dog that's 13 years old, Lexi. That's my baby. But yeah, so I have been a full-time entrepreneur for 1 year. As you can tell, I did not rehearse this, so I am just whatever rolls off my tongue. So anyway, full-time entrepreneur for a little bit over a year. I left AT&T in March of last year after 20 years. Very thankful for that job for the time that I had it, but the last 4 years I was at AT&T, I was working on my business. So I started in 2014, literally just one Saturday night, because people ask me all the time, how did I get into candle making? What made me do it? We'll start with the fact that I have burned candles like crazy for as long as I've had my own place. And growing up, my mom always burned candles, so love candles. Me, my sisters, my mom, we love candles. And so literally one Saturday night, after spending the day cleaning, I can still remember this like yesterday. Saturday Night Live was on the TV, and I was in the kitchen, and what I would do when my candles, like one of my biggest pet peeves with candles was buying a candle, spending all this money, and it wouldn't burn the whole candle. It would just tunnel, and you have a ton of wax left in the container, right? So I'm like, no, I'm getting my fragrance out of this candle. So I would sit it on a coffee warmer and let it melt down, and it would give off the fragrance, and I would just leave it sitting there for another week or so, however long it would last, where I would get fragrance. Or sometimes I would melt it down and pour it into another container with some other wax, because maybe the wick was too big and it could handle me adding more. Anyway, I was just in there like I was a chemist. And literally that particular night that I did that, because it wasn't my first time doing it, but literally that night, it was like this light bulb went off, and I said, I bet I can make my own candles. Like, why don't I try doing this myself? How hard could it be? I had never thought about making a candle a day in my life before that night. And this was in 2014. So it is now it's almost midnight. But I sit down, I get my laptop, and I go to Google, and I put in how to make candles. And y'all, from that point until I placed my order at 5:30 in the morning, my first order for a starter kit. I just was online looking up, is it a profitable business? Like looking at tons of YouTube videos of people showing you how to make candles and how difficult is it. And I'm telling you, YouTube will make you think you can build a house, because candle makers out there can probably agree with me that it is not as easy as it appears on a YouTube video. It is so much chemistry to it. So anyway, 5:30 in the morning came and I hit that button. I was up all night just reading and watching videos. And so my kit came 2 days later and I started making candles, and you couldn't tell me nothing. Them candles were so tired. You couldn't smell them. I was taking them to work, passing them out to people, like, take this home and try it. And the feedback I was getting was honest, and I love every last one of y'all that was honest with me. And I was like, Shawn, we can't smell these candles. So it took a lot of time and money and purchasing every type of soy wax there is out there, and it's a lot. Buying all kinds of different brands of wicks and different brands of oils and different oils and a lot of testing. And after I was a couple of $1,000s in, I was ready to quit. I was like, this is too much. This is not how it looked on YouTube. So anyway, I'm glad I kept at it. I joined a group on Facebook, a candle group, and this guy named Richard, I think Richard lived in Australia, because candle making is really big in Australia. This man was so motivating. He had been in the candle business for 20 years, and he motivated me not to quit. He gave me a few little tips without giving away his business, and I put them in place. And I really can thank Richard for not quitting. So yeah, so fast forward to 4 years in, and having to make the decision to leave AT&T. I'm so thankful for AT&T. It allowed me to do what I needed to do to build my business, because you can't just build a business overnight. And so it has really taken those years to get to a place where I buy everything in large quantities. Like, I don't buy my wax and jars and stuff like that in quantity smaller than a pallet, and that does not come overnight. It took a lot of sacrifice, and so I stopped going to concerts. And everybody that knows me know that Shawn didn't miss a concert. They came through Houston. I stopped going out to eat as much. I didn't stop going out to eat because I'm a foodie and I gotta get it in. So I just cut back on going out to eat and happy hours and stuff like that. And I even stopped traveling. When I would, do like 3 or 4 trips a year, I stopped traveling, and I took every extra dime and put it into my business. And it felt good that's the only way you'll see progress is sacrificing. And so just here in the last couple of years, I've started back doing some of the things that I really enjoy doing. But I'm happy. I love being a full-time entrepreneur. I have become a ridiculous night owl. I work late hours, and I used to always wake up super early, even on weekends, and now I'm finding myself waking up later and later. But it's okay, because it's my business, and I can set my own hours. And if I want to work all night and sleep all day, I can do that. Why? Because Tabitha Brown said it's her business, so it's my business. Y'all know I love me some Tabitha Brown. That lady has taken my business to the next level. So when she featured me on Very Good Mondays back on May 4th, that is the reason why I have customers now all over the United States. And so if you have a business and you can spare some product, go to her website and get her address and send your product if you're ready. Because I was not ready for that smoke that came through on my website. But we made it happen, and hey, I'm thankful. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm just happy, okay? I'm just happy. Like, I have a lot I want to say, but I don't want the video to be too long. So I am going to go ahead and end it. Thank you again for your support, and I will see you all again soon. All right, bye.